Yeah, man, my fault. I was just kind of playing with the intro. There, I was like, wait, I didn't even know it was playing.
Nah, you good.
Dude,
I thought it was fire.
So 1998 shit. Hold on,
That's
let me
it.
see if I can find it on Pin the Gas. Oh man. Well, not a podcast, guys. It's just a little recap. But anyway, welcome back to Pin the
Little
Gas
review.
podcast. Yeah, we're just gonna be doing a little review. We're gonna be just touching upon, the innards that we call motorcycle racing and share our experience about what's been going on these last couple weeks between us. Because man, Chris, do we have a mega time these last couple weeks? Is what you would say is mega, mate.
Absolutely mega mate, right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what a time it was. It's yeah, it's super exciting. It was the best race I've ever been to in my life. I've been to a lot of MotoGP races and MotoAmerica races, by far, hands down, the best experience I ever had. And I actually want to do this earlier, but I thought about it and I was like, you know what? Jewlz was getting ready to go to MotoAmerica, so I want to wait till he comes back and then we can do what we're doing now, recap for both of us, right?
And just compile all the shit that we've been through.
That's it.
It's just one.
It's man, what a ride it was. UK was. I was nervous, right? Because I'm going to a place I've never been to by myself with nobody I knew but Dave Neal and Daniel Parker, right? Mm-hmm. So being away from my wife and my son, So, but anyway, yeah. So I just started off. So I show up to the UK. I was nervous. I got up at 4 a.m. Monday morning. I couldn't sleep. I was so excited. My plane. I flew out of Roanoke to DC. I left DC at 6 p.m. I arrived in the UK at 6 a.m. Tuesday morning. Daniel picked me up. So I've been up, since that long. And then I didn't go to bed till 12:30 midnight that following night. I couldn't sleep, man. It was just crazy. But anyway, we go to London? If you've never been to London, it's crazy. It'll blow your mind. It's something you just got to experience, man. It's hard to put into words. It's everything you think it is. They got their Chinatown, the Italian, and all this good stuff. Maseratis, Maseratis and Ferraris, Rolex stores. Man, it's crazy. Everybody's walking with their phone in their face. Nobody's says a hi or anything. Everybody's in their own like little world, right? Mm-hmm. And then Daniel took me to the train. I had to take 2 trains and a cab to my hotel. I'm sitting on the train, Jewlz, and I'm like almost passing out. I'm like, dude, I got to stay up, right? I can only
imagine how.
Yeah, bro, I got to stay up. So anyway, dude, I get off. I asked the lady as soon as I get off, hey, would I get a cab? She's like, just go over the bridge and go outside. And there's probably 12 of them lined up. So I go out there. I just scanned the area real quick and was like, I walk right up to this guy. I was like, hey, mate, I need to ride to this hotel, this address. He's like, where are you from? That's what I got all the time. I'm Roanoke, Virginia. My name is Simcoe. What an honor it is to meet you. That's what I told everybody because it is. It's an honor.
Of course.
Yeah, dude. So we get in the cab. He takes me to the hotel. I get off, I open up the door of the hotel, and I sweat balls. It was so hot, bro. I was like, oh my God.
It was hot in the UK. That's
bro. Well, to me, yeah. So I go up to my room. Open up the door, throw my bag down, everything. Anyway, I'm looking around. I'm like, well, where's the thermostat at? There is no thermostat. There's no refrigerator. There's no outlets in the bathroom. And I'm like, okay. So I go downstairs. I'm like, hey, you guys don't have no AC? They're like, no, it don't get hot enough for it. It's like in the 50s at night, right?
They don't believe in AC, bro.
Nah, I mean, there's limited houses with AC out there. Anyway, I was like, okay, whatever. So I open up. I said, can you at least get a fan? So they bring me a fan, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I wake up the next day. Dude, I got a long story to tell. I'm going to cut it, kind of short so we can get into yours. We'll go back and forth. But so I wake up the next day, and I had already Googled the race teams that are close to me to my hotel. So Peter Hickman's race shop was 9 minutes away. HRC was like 11. So I called down to HRC. I'm like, hey, I'm Simcoe from America. I'd love to come by and, buy a t-shirt and a hat, and take some pictures. And they're like, if you don't have no business, you can't come in. We're not open to the public. was like, okay, I appreciate it. So I called Peter Hickman down there at the race shop. I'm like, hey, I'm Simcoe, blah, 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 from America. I'd love to come down. Huge fan of Peter, which everybody knows I am. So he's like, yeah, mate, come on down, blah, blah, blah. So I call a cab, get down there, and the dude meets me out in the parking lot, right? He's like, oh, yeah, dude. He's like, oh, you must be the guy from America. I was like, yeah, I'm Simcoe, dude. What an honor it is to meet you. And he didn't tell me Peter Hickman was standing inside the door, jewlz. So, dude, I looked inside there, and I looked to the right, and are you kidding me right now? Peter Hickman?
Peter motherfucking
bro.
Hickman.
And he just smiled and laughed. I was like, dude, you don't understand what an honor it is to be here right now. Like, I'm such a fan of yours. Dude, your TT's 136 miles an hour.
Your titties.
Yeah, dude. Whatever. Yeah, all of it. Hey, dude, he just laughed and smiled. What a great guy. Anyway, I got a couple photos. He had the actual bike. He had the 136 lap on there. All the bugs are still on it. He says, hey, I'm having a bike night. Come by tonight, 6 p.m. I'm having a bunch of bikers come by, cookouts, all this stuff. I was like, okay. So I call a cab. I get out there, and that was the last cab I had to take because I got a ride everywhere else I went because I met friends with a lot of mates out there. Anyway, so I show up, eat, meet Peter Hickman's dad, had a long conversation with Peter Hickman's dad, seen the guy, forget his name, that Rossi Moore. Peter Hickman is a great guy. Met him at the yes, dude. Rossi. Peter is. Y'all stay tuned. Big news coming up. But anyway, so I'm talking to his dad. Yeah, I'm talking to his dad, man, and me and his dad just instantly clicked. And blah 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 blah. So I finally get the balls to go up to Peter, and I had him sign one of my Pendergast t-shirts. Yeah, I started talking to him bullshit and all that good stuff. Anyway, it was. Yeah. So that's the start of my weekend. Jewlz, why don't you take it and just give us the rundown the start of your weekend?
And the start of my weekend, dude, we flew in. Yeah, my man Rossi Moore. Peter Hickman. Wow. Now thinking about dude, yeah. Yo, so the start of my weekend, right? We flew into Austin on Thursday. Oh, dude, this is great. So me and my girlfriend, she's actually right here right now. This is her first time in motoamerica. She had a wonderful time. It was just hot as balls, bro. It was like 105. It felt like a blow dryer, just like so. Anyway, my cousin Alex let me borrow his Can-Am. So then we're like, oh, the code is only 30 minutes away. Let's borrow the Can-Am. Took her to the back of the Can-Am. Yo, we were just like, it was horrible, bro. The heat. But then we get to Coda. We were like, oh man, so let's see if we can, see if we can get in the paddock, I don't have any credentials. I'm not marshaling. So how the hell am I going to get in there? So me and her, we pull up. And I apologize to Ashton Yates in advance and your whole team. So we pull up to the security that's right underneath the bridge, right? The security to get into the bridge.
Right.
And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't enter. I was like, oh, what's up? He's like, yeah, you guys need credentials. And I was like, oh, man, I don't get credentials until tomorrow. And he's like, oh, until tomorrow? Damn, man, I don't know if I can help you. Are you with anybody? And I was like, yeah, we're with the Scheibe racing team. And he was like, sounds good to me. We go through.
Nice.
And then me and her go to the paddock. It was nice. Hilarious. And this is Thursday, so we didn't really see anybody at the paddock. I mean, people were working, but the riders, and we were there kind of late because we landed at 5, so it was kind of like 6:30ish, right? So we get over there and we see mechanics, we see the bikes out. I saw PJ Jacobson, I saw Josh Heron, but they were all like in their little mini bike cult and they were just kind of talking. So we don't want to bother them, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the real fun part was Friday. And Friday was when things got lit because we were there for free practice and whatnot. Wait, who was at that? Oh man, I can't see his comment. Oh no, is that YouTube? Damn it! No, I can't see the comment. But yeah, dude. So on Friday, we ended up going. It was me, my girlfriend, and my cousin, right? And then I was like, all right, it's free practice. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna see if I can just approach as many people as I can, right? The first person that ended up that I ended up seeing is Dustin, because freaking D Rocket kept blowing up my phone. Where you at, puto? And I'm like, damn, yo, Dustin, like, chill. Like, I just got here, bro. Like, let me enjoy this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's Dustin. Big shout out to Dustin. Yeah.
Big shout out to Dustin Coiner, man. He made the start of my weekend like the greatest thing ever. So he calls me, right?
That's our dude.
And he's like, hey, dude, it's nice to meet you, man. Wow. This is our first time like ever meeting in person. This is cool. This is dope. And I'm like, yeah, man, yo, it's nice to finally see you, man. Nice to finally meet you. And he's like, dude, like, do you want to get in the garage real quick? And I'm like, the Attack Yamaha garage? He's like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, come inside. Yeah. So I'm like, I go inside, man. And I'm actually going to share with you guys what I recorded when I was in there. Let's see, share screen. Yeah, share screen. Boom, right. There you go. You guys are about to see like my personal archive. Joe, just don't look at my porn history.
It's a bunch of midget porn.
But bunch of midget porn.
Yeah.
Unhealthy amounts of midget porn.
That's hilarious.
If this would load, I will show you. Oh, here you go. Okay, so there's a lot of garbage here. So he invites me into the Attack Yamaha garage, right?
Right.
And then I see this. This is JD Beach's
nice
R1 here. And I remember JD saying that. Oh, okay. Wait. Can I pause that? Hold on. Wait, no. Go back. Can I pause it? Oh, I know. Okay. So if you look over here, Chris, his rider's right side.
Yeah.
No front brake lever. Rear brake
lever. Yeah. It's because he's got a thumb.
He's got it on the thumb brake, and like apparently, you know, they had to yell at him to use his rear brake because he doesn't like using his rear brake, yo.
That's hilarious.
So that was one of the things, and there's no subframe, and I was like, oh shit, he's right. There is no subframe. I never knew that. Like, I don't know why I never thought of that. But that's how you know I'm green. And you see a little 95 here, the little acro and all this. It's cool, right? Yeah. And I was like, why are the garage doors closed? Is it private or something? Am I not allowed to see this? He's like, no, it's because we're trying to keep the AC inside.
Facts.
Okay. So then here's Jake Gagne's bike, you know, up close and personal. He's got the one.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Oh, little Skoltzy's bike, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me cut this out real quick. Let me tell you a little bit something about Matthew Skoltz, bro. Moving on from Dustin to Matthew Skoltz, and I'm gonna let you get your piece in a minute. Matthew Skoltz is one of the most nicest dudes ever in motoamerica, right? So I was walking by, Maddie sees me, makes eye contact with me, and he's like, dude, oh man, I remember you. Like, come inside the garage. He told me, my girlfriend and my cousin, come inside. I was like, you want us to come inside the Westby garage? What, us? He's like, yeah, why not? I was like, dude, that's so lit. So then, interesting story about the his front here. I think I recorded the front. Hold on, let's see. Did I record the front? Did I take a picture of the front? No, I took a picture of it. So apparently the front of the bike, Chris, like the nose here.
Yeah.
Where the windscreen is, apparently it's the same exact shape as Toprak's front end.
Nice.
So if you saw the race, I wasn't able to really
yeah, I seen the race.
I wasn't able to really ask him how it felt because he never really got to push it. I mean, you know, he crashed out. So
yeah.
So I never really got to ask him how it really felt. Yeah, Matty is super cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Rick Glover, big shout out. Yeah,
Rick,
absolutely.
my man Rick.
Nothing but love for Rick.
Oh snap! I skipped all of
Cooper.
SFL Mini. Okay, we'll go back to that.
All right.
You asked me about motoamerica. I totally forgot about SFL Mini. But yeah, that was my Friday, man. I met JD Beach.
Nice.
And you know, JD might.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. JD might, you know.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna end it by I went to the Ducati event that they had for Warhorse. I got 2 signed posters. I got one from Xavi Flores, and these pictures I haven't uploaded yet. And then I talked to Josh Heron, said what's up to Josh, took a picture, had a little conversation, and he gave me this right here.
Nice.
Little and then little
Yeah.
autograph right there. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
not stopped wearing this hat. So, and I asked
Very
him
nice.
if he wanted to be on the podcast, and you know,
Stay tuned.
stay tuned, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I might
Yeah.
have my boy Heron. But before I go to SFM Mini, what was your Saturday like?
Man, so Saturday is the first day of BSB. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is their weekend. So I show up Saturday. Man, everybody I met was so amazing. All I kept hearing was I was a breath of fresh air. Everybody said my energy I put off is just amazing, right? So, man, I met so many people. I got so many people coming on the podcast. You guys from BSB. I don't want to give any names. I got commentators.
Not yet.
Not yet, but I got one of the main commentators in motorsports. That's all I'm going to say. From MotoGP to BSB, that's all I'm going to say. If you know, you know. If not, you're going to find out. But anyway, so, man, everybody I met was so cool. You said something about your hat. I got this Chrissy Rouse hat on.
Yeah, I saw it, man.
So listen, I got to tell the story. So this is I think it was Sunday. I'm walking through the paddock and I see this guy on this bicycle, and I walk up to him because I noticed his hat he has on, and I go up to him and I was like, "Hey man, where'd you get that Chrissy Rouse hat?" He's like, "I actually ordered it, offline or whatever," and I was like, "Sweet, thanks, man, appreciate it." So I'm with Daniel Parker and big shout out to Dave, the real deal, Dave Niels.
Real deal, Dave Neal,
I'll
bro.
talk about here in a little while about that. But anyway, so Daniel Parker, it's me, Dave Neal, and his girlfriend Jennifer. And we're standing there, and I'm sitting there talking to Dave Neal and his girlfriend Jennifer, and I notice Daniel's in front of me. He's looking behind me, right? So this guy, his name's Stephen Davey. Big shout out to Stephen Davey. Absolutely, from Northern Ireland. Big shout out, bro. I told him live on the podcast I'm gonna do it when we have Jake Marsh on. But anyway, so
spoilers, we're having Jake Marsh on.
Yeah, we're having Jake Marsh on. But so anyway, we'll talk about that in a few. So Daniel watches him. He rides off on his bicycle. He turns around and looks at me, and he goes to ride off again. And he turns around, and looks again, and he comes back and he taps me on my shoulder, and he takes his hat off and he gives it to me. Right. So there's only two Pin to Gas podcast hats in existence, mine and yours. So I immediately take my hat off and I give it to him. Like, thanks, mate, dude. What an honor. I appreciate it. Right. Like, my mind's blown. Right. Are you kidding me? So I throw the hat on. I turn around, I watch him as he rides off. He's showing all his lads, right? His hat, right. And then he turns around, he comes back to me. He's like, "Is this your podcast?" I was like, "Yeah, it is." He's like, "Bro, you got to give me a shout out." I was like, "Absolutely, I'll give you a big shout out, dude."
Bro.
Yeah. So Stephen Davey, dude, Northern Ireland. Thank you so much. Yes. So anyway, man, I met, of course, Lizzie Whitmore. I've been talking about her a lot. She's going to be on the podcast, but I met this other girl named Jody Firehouse, and she is Fieldhouse. Sorry,
I was about the Firehouse.
Yeah, no, not Firehouse, Fieldhouse. She is. She's a female racer too, and then two are friends. So we're going to get both of them on together, which is going to be pretty cool. But anyway, listen, dude, I met Luke Mosley, dude, Shaky Byrne, Jamie Whitman, dude, you name it, Glenn Irvin, dude. I tell you, my man, Storm Stacy, big shout out to Storm Stacy, Rick Vickers, dude, Ryan Vickers, dude, Steve Higgs, which runs BSB, Vickers. Yes, Ryan Vickers.
Was he the guy that was on that older Alaman TT documentary where he was talking about like being on a set? It was a okay, so there was like this old Alaman TT documentary that was comparing the life of someone who's doing the TT in the satellite team and a TT in a factory Kawasaki team, and I think it was Leon Haslam.
It sounds right, yeah, Leon Haslam.
Was the other guy Vickers?
No,
was Vickers ever in?
No, Ron Vickers never raced at the TT.
Okay, all right. So it wasn't that guy. Okay,
no, but listen, man, I met all of them, dude. Josh Brooks. Obviously, if you guys haven't checked out my pit walk, you need to go check out my pit walk. Again, big shout out to Dave Neal, Christy from the Kawasaki team that got me on the grid. And so real quick, I met Ryan Vickers Saturday. I show up. I see Ryan on a scooter, right? So I go over there and I'm like, Ryan, dude, I'm a fan, Simcoe from America. What an honor it is to meet you. He says, dude, you got the same sunglasses I have. And I said, well, you must have this good taste, right? We just both started laughing. And anyway, we chatted for a minute and during the grid. And so I met Storm Stacy, which I've always been a big fan of. And first time I met Storm, I'm like, Storm, Simcoe from America. As soon as I start talking, people over there are immediately drawn, like, where are you from? Your accent, Roanoke, Virginia, blah, blah, blah. And man, the energy me and him had together was just phenomenal. Got several pictures of Storm. So every time Storm would see me, I'd be like, Storm, and he'd point at me and laugh, and I'd giggle too, right? It was just, bro. So during the pit walk, you see that, right? So when I'm going up to Ron Vickers, I'm like, Ron, nice glasses, and he laughs because I got the same glasses on my face he has on, and he gives me dap on the grid, and the announcer just got done announcing Storm Stacy, and I'm like, Storm, dude, and he points at me, laughs, and same thing. And Peter Hickman, bro, see me, he gives me a thumbs up as I'm walking by, gives me a fist pound. Josh Brooks, I'm like, it's Brooksy, and Brooksy's just laughing. And yeah, man, it was
did you feel like a local celebrity, bro? Like a little bit. I mean, I don't want to say celebrity, but it's like, listen, it's kind of what it is, you know what I mean?
Listen, I honestly, not really. Big shout out to Caden Wilkinson and his dad, Marcus. They ran our Pin to Gas sticker on the 600 and BSB and continue to do so. Bro. I want to give that shout out. But anyway, dude, Jules, to be honest with you, man, a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of blown away because I met Casey O'Gorman, which is going to be on the podcast, and his dad, right?
Shout out Casey O'Gorman.
Dude, it was me, Daniel Parker, and I see Casey. I'm like, hey, you mind if I get a picture? And his dad's looking at me, right? So I get this picture with Casey, and I'm looking at his dad's like, hey, I'm Simcoe from America. Nice to meet you. What an honor it is to meet you, and Casey. And he says, I love your podcast. And I was like, I look around, right? And I'm like, me? He's like, the show from Pin to Gas. I love your podcast. And I was like, bro, what an honor. Are you kidding me right now? So I said, listen, it'd be an honor to have Casey on. And he said, we've been asked a lot of times to do a podcast out here in the UK, and we say no every time, but we will absolutely do your podcast. Dude, I got we exchanged WhatsApp number. Dude, listen, that's how my whole weekend was. All the love that I felt from everybody was just incredible.
Same incredible here, bro. Same here. But before I do like the Saturday, I wasn't even there Saturday. I was there Sunday. I took some time on Saturday to kind of just enjoy Austin because I never really enjoyed Austin. You know what I mean? Like, I'm always at the racetrack. Nothing wrong with that, but I wanted to enjoy the city. So before I get to Sunday's roundup, I want to give a big shout out to Michael Correa and SFL Mini. Holy shit,
absolutely.
Chris. This and I'm probably gonna bring this up again tomorrow because there's not a lot of people watching, but holy shit. Was it one of the greatest experiences I've ever had on two wheels? Chris, I crashed so many times. Like, it was ridiculous. But like, I feel like I understand, like the bike that I had, like I was riding a CRF 125. I thought it was a 110. I think it's a 125. And it's like, it's like a dirt bike on like skinny street tires. So I won't lie, like coming from a Gixxer to that and like just like throwing around Mr. Clutch. I'll get to that.
Yeah.
So like it felt different because like I don't lean as far off my Gixxer as I do with a bike that I was given, right? But like I felt the true difference of when I was leading my Gixxer. It's very stable. It's it's very planned. It's a sport bike. It's a heavier sport bike. But man, like the wobbling that I got from like I was scared shitless, like leading a freaking 125, and I was like, fuck, dude. And then like Curtis Woodworth and Rick Glover, shout out to you guys. They were giving me like advice. One is saying one thing, the other one's saying another thing. And I'm like trying to like absorb the advice, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm not gonna say specifically who unless they want to come out the woodwork and say it. But one is telling me, don't worry about breaking into corners, worry about throttle management. And then the other one is saying, nah, hard brake into corners and carry the brake so that the weight is in the front. And I'm like, ugh, I'm like,
what do I do? What do I do?
So, you know what I mean? So My first session, it was like I think it was like 9:30. I'm barely awake, Chris. It was an hour and a half drive from my Airbnb. So I'm like groggy, still trying to wake up. And I get to the track, and Jamie was wearing a Pin the Gas shirt, and Juju was wearing the Pin the Gas shirt, and Cam was no, Juju was the first person that I formally said what's up to. And then Cam was there, and then I think word got out, and everybody started showing up and started taking pictures with me. And I was like, dude, this is what?
This
Y'all
is
want to take
mega.
pictures with me? I want to take pictures with y'all. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, I was
All the
like,
love, man.
damn, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And then Mike does this wonderful prayer, and he's like preaching to everybody and like what's about to happen, what's about to go down. Enjoy it, and he's praying.
Right.
Mike has wonderful pipes. This dude was singing the national anthem. You should have heard it. It was the funniest, most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. And Mike does this great. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'll hear it when I go down there and ride with them
Oh
boys.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And he shouted me out, like he brought me into the circle. He's like, "Yo, Jules from Pin the Gas is here," and I've never felt so welcomed in my life before, man. Like it was phenomenal, man. Like so he said, I think he cuts it out on purpose so he can sing. Facts, 100% facts, and it was the most hilarious thing. So after all that, right, we get acquainted. I say hi to everybody. I see Cooper, and I see everybody there. And I'm nervous, bro. Like I'm scared shitless. I'm like, holy shit, like I'm gonna die. So everyone's like, Isaac and everyone, Avery was like, yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Ella's like, no, you'll be okay. You'll do perfectly fine. I'm like, okay, I'll trust you guys.
Yeah, right.
First session out, bro. The first lap, I was okay. The whole thing, I was slow as all hell. But the first lap, I was extremely slow. Like you could run faster than I was riding. But like I was trying to fill out the track. I'm like, okay, let me see how far I can lean. And then like the bike was like really wobbly. I'm like, holy shit! Like I'm so scared. And then on my third lap or fourth lap on the first session, I low side. I crashed on the same corner the whole day, Chris. But my first low side.
Awesome.
My first, wait, hold on, wait. I gotta show you. And my fault if I'm taking too much time away from you.
No, you're good.
Well, look at it. Hold on.
You are good.
Everybody's seen this. Oh my god, it's still on my archive. Oh no, where is it? Hopefully you guys don't see midget porn on my shit. I gotta go all the way to that's Disney World. Damn.
Disney World.
Wait, where is it? Oh, it was right here. Okay. So I'm coming around. Look how slow I am, Chris. Look, coming around the corner. That one looked pretty cool. So I'm coming. Look, I'm so slow, Chris. Look at this. I'm like looking up. Here's Mike. Here's Michael. This is my favorite part. So I'm leaning. Not bad body positioning. Not bad. And right here. Hold on. Before my demise. Okay. Before my demise. I see Michael here, right?
No.
He goes, lean more. I think I'm leaning okay, but he's like, lean more. So I did. And then, wham!
Wham! Wham! Good, man. Yeah. And that was the first clutch lever you broke?
Yo, hold on. Wait, hold on. I gotta show you something, but keep them entertained real quick. I gotta show you something.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. Look, first time on track, Jules, Mr. Clutch Lever. I can't wait to hear this story. I've already had a bunch of people text me and tell me it, but yeah, it's gonna be good. So y'all stay tuned for this real quick. Let me see, Jules.
Yo, look at this.
That is awesome, bro. You need to put that in the background. Hang them up.
Give me the clutch levers that broke. There's one more clutch lever I broke. So they call me Clutch Breaker or
That's
Mr.
awesome.
Clutch.
Mr. Clutch. Good stuff, man.
Dude, but it was, oh my god, what a wonderful time. I was getting interviewed. I mean, I was getting interviewed, and people were just thrilled to have me there, and it was probably one of the greatest experiences I've ever had on two wheels.
Yeah, I can't wait to go.
Thank you. And while I was so like, not only were they welcoming and everyone was so supportive, and everybody wanted to take care of me and my family pretty much when we were there. Like, yeah, we give you water, we'll give you food, just stay underneath. But like they wanted to go to the beach. So I was like, yeah, go ahead, go to the beach. So I wanted like the emotions I was feeling that day was the most wonderful thing. And at the end when Michael was giving out awards, they're giving out little plaques. I walk up to Juju and I'm like, damn man, how many of these do you have? So he was like, here, take mine. So he gives me a plaque. I've never shown you this, Chris.
No.
Actually, I've never shown you this.
No.
He gives me a plaque, and I was like, "Oh wait, yo, you give me a plaque? Shit, man. Wait, do you guys mind signing it?" And they're like, "Oh no, we'll sign it." So then all the kids, Avery, Cam, Isaac, Jamie, Ella,
bro, what an honor! Yes,
like
what an honor.
All of them end up signing it, and then this is the front of it. Oh, wait. Oh, let me move my mic out the way.
Bro.
Stock 125.
Yes, sir.
They all signed it. And then look. Oh, wait, hold on. Look what they wrote behind my back.
You're clutching it next time.
But you can't really see the signature. So they just signed it back.
Awesome. Dude, that's great, man. What an honor, wonderful. Bro. Coop, everybody, Avery, yeah, dude, jewlz, dude, Ella, you guys are.
I wanted to cry. I was like,
yeah, dude, for real, nothing but hugs and love, man. It's
amazing.
It is amazing, man. I can't wait to go meet. I can't wait to meet all them in Jersey.
Right? No, you will, bro.
I know
you will. And one last thing, these kids, you see them on motoamerica, you see them on YouTube, you see them on Instagram. They're fast as all hell.
Yeah.
In person, my God, Chris, like it. I can't even begin to fathom like how nasty these kids are. And I'm so glad that these kids are in Michael Korea's hands.
Yeah.
I'm so glad there are great people like a Rick, like a Curtis, like all these guys that are working with them, Pat Sheridan, like all these guys working with these kids to make them the best that they can be. Because damn it, these guys are our future.
Yes.
And I'm so glad that I'm able to be hopefully a small my bad. We are a part of a small part of their life.
Yeah.
As they're
what an honor
getting up there
in
their career. And dude, you got to be there, man. You'll probably smoke me. Like after those sessions, like yeah, Chris is definitely beating me.
Are you ready for that haircut? Because it's coming, jewlz, when we go down there. Yeah, baby. Just keep rolling it out. Yeah.
Mullet for you.
Listen, dude, what an honor it was to meet all of them, man. And I thought about that when you was out there. I was like, man, yeah, it's cool to finally meet everybody we had on the podcast, right? It's an honor. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's the best thing you can say. But yeah, my weekend was man, I just don't know what to say, jewlz. Like, I'm standing there with Dave Neal, and I see Steve Day, right? And I'm like, "What's up, Steve?" He's like, "What's up, Simcoe?" And I said, I was thinking to myself, "Wait a minute, did he just call me Simcoe?" We're talking about Steve Day, the MotoGP commentator, BSB commentator. Steve Day just called me by my name. What? Yeah, dude. Big shout out to Steve, man. Listen, I can't really express or put into words the weekend I had.
Singled you out, bro.
Dude, bro. Listen, I don't, dude. And big shout out to Aaron Silverster. We're gonna have him. BSB rider on the podcast, right? Look, he gave me this, and he also gave me a signed knee puck.
He gave you a signed knee.
Look, that's actually broke. It's cracked. So there's a story behind this that you guys are gonna have to wait for the podcast to hear. But go ahead, jewlz.
My bad. Real quick, I want to shout out because it doesn't show their name. So shout out to Carrie. She's been so supportive the whole time, man. It was great. Rick, obviously, Rick, you're my man. Lilac all day, and it was just a wonderful time.
That's an inside joke, y'all, about the lilac. Y'all wouldn't understand, right? Y'all wouldn't even understand
the lilac, but
that's awesome.
Nah, dude, that's crazy. The fact that he came up to you and said Simcoe. He didn't even call you Chris. He called you by your government, bro.
Bro, dude, listen, I was Dude, I don't. Man, listen again, dude. I just can't express in the words, dude. I felt so much love around BSB. Um, I just, dude, what an honor it was, dude. I had a 30-minute conversation with Shaky Byrne. Y'all don't understand. I've been a fan of BSB for a long time. I'm sitting here with a 6-time BSB world champion having a conversation about motorcycle racing, not about his career, but about AMA and Brandon Posh. Big shout out to Brandon Posh. We need you on the podcast, Brandon. Anyway, dude, just this whole like human conversation. It was, dude, Jamie Whitman. Listen, it was so surreal. I met so many. Mike Smith, my man Harley. Y'all gonna love Harley. Wait till I introduce America to Harley. He's the evil Knievel of BSB. Y'all are gonna love this guy. I'm telling you right now. Yes. Man, there's so many people. I know I'm forgetting some. Dude, listen. Big shout out to Paul, Paul and Malcolm that I met Wednesday night at Peter's place. They come pick me up every day. I didn't have to call a cab for nothing, man. They always came and got me, showed me around Louth, proper fish and chips. Squish. I called them squishy peas, and I kept getting laughed at, but mushy peas. Like squishy peas. Yeah. So I know if you guys are going to be listening, Malcolm and Paul and your wives, much love. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. They take some super mega pictures too, so you guys go check them out.
Yeah, man. I got to see all the tag photos that you're in, because all I see is like your photos. I wonder if you're tagged in like anybody else's photos.
Casey O'Gorman, when I tagged him in on Instagram, he put it on his status. Yeah. Listen, I got to do Jake Marsh. So the story about Jake, we're having him on the podcast. So I reached out to him and was like, Jake, it'd be an honor to have you on the podcast. So he, I said, let's set up this video chat. So we're talking. He's like, man, he said, I said, do we meet during the weekend? Because I met like so many people. I'm sorry if I don't remember, because it was just.
Yeah, I met so many people.
Yeah, dude, I met so many people. It was such a mega weekend. He's like, no, but my dad was actually standing next to you watching the race. And I was like, well, I'm thinking, well, why didn't he say nothing? Right. So, he's like, when he come back, he said, you need to, get on this guy's podcast right here. So, and he said, I checked my messages. You had reached out to me when I was going to reach out to you. Right. So coincidence, right? Well, what a small world, right?
Oh yeah.
So anyway, dude, after that, obviously we're getting him on the podcast, as everybody knows, because it's out there. So his dad hits me up. He's like, hey man, thanks so much for having Jake on. I was like, listen, dude, it's an honor for us to have Jake on. He races in the GP2, which is in the 600 class. So their 600cc sport bikes also race against a GP2 bike, which is a 600cc. But the GP2 bike is like a Moto 2 bike where it's like a Suitor chassis, but it's a stock 600 stock 600 motor, right? So anyway, he hits me up. He's like, hey, send me your PDF file for your logo. I'm gonna have some made and put them on Jake's bike for the last couple rounds of BSB. Right? Listen, again, bro, what an honor. Listen, I had so much love. And Rick Glover, I'm telling you, Cadwell's on the bucket list. I'm gonna tell everybody right now, and I said at the beginning, it is by far, bro, my favorite racetrack in the world. I've always loved this track, but seeing it in real life, it is literally this narrow. Okay, the mountain course. Listen, no bullshit. The mountain course will blow your fucking mind, because you'll see.
That's crazy.
Like, holy shit! And Josh Brooks, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, he's an animal on that bad boy. But anyway, once you get over the mountain course, it's like a TT style course. It's narrow anyway, but once you come over you make that jump going on the bunch of the S curves. Right, it's you got guardrails on both sides, literally.
Right.
It's like a TT course, and then it opens back up, come out of the last corner. It's listen, it's done ruined all the other racetracks I'll probably ever go to in my life, because I'm having an expectation of something being like Cadwell Park, but nothing's ever going to be that, because it's I can't put it into words. You guys gotta go see it. For
would you say this has been the greatest experience you've ever had being a spectator?
Being absolutely hands down 110%. Yes. Even everybody knows I named my son Hayden Rossi after Nicky and Valentino, and I met them guys and I got helmets and pictures and autographs. Yes, this by far I beats that. And when I told my wife that, she was like, I know you're serious. I'm like 110%. It was simply amazing.
I would say even all my years of being in GP, all my Moto Americas, I think despite the heat and everything, this has been the greatest race weekend I've ever attended. SFL Mini included. Like this this whole experience, what Pin the Gas has done for us, man, is just the people that connected to has been the greatest thing, and it's only getting better. And I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I'm not like there's no words to describe how excited I am for this shit. You know, like
I do.
we just have so much fun, and we're gonna have so many people on, bro. We're gonna have
I
Gray
know.
Fam on.
I know.
Freaking Max Flinders. Okay, so race weekend for both of us, right? For you and I. So on Sunday, I pull up to the Coda Cafe, and I see Max Flinders sitting right there. So I pull up to Max. I'm like, holy shit, yo, Yellow Flash was good, bro. Yo, he gives me that, and he's like, dude, the first thing he says, dude, when am I coming back on your podcast? I was like, you want to come back? He was like, hell yeah, I want to come back. I was like, yo, no way. Freaking Max Flinders wants to be back on our podcast. This is insane. I spoke to Corey Alexander. He might. I don't know. He's got his own podcast. So I don't know. He might. Jake Lewis.
Y'all stay tuned. I mean? Yeah, stay tuned.
I don't know, Chris. I don't know. Cam Peterson. I don't know. Shit.
We'll see. Right.
The possibilities are endless, and I know with you there, with you being with me in Jersey, I think we can solidify this, man. Because you can't. Jack Roach says, "Can I be next?"
Yeah, Jack, absolutely, bro. Reach out. Yeah, send me a message on Facebook Messenger, and we'll set up a live chat. Yeah, we'll plan it for sure. Absolutely, Jake. Hit me up.
Yeah, of course. I met Andrew Gower there, man.
Dude, Andrew's cool, ain't he?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Andrew for letting us keep our gear in his tent, yo. Like that was so clutch. Because on Friday there was no rider check-in. Like WTF, Coda. Like what was that? So we had nowhere to put our stuff. So we took a shuttle from the grandstands to the pit lane. And I was like, dude, we have to find a place where you can put our stuff. And Andrew was like, I asked Andrew, and Andrew was like, yeah, like you can leave it over there. But meeting him was great. Meeting Chris Stanovich was great too. Like meeting that whole team. We were watching race day all together in one of those little skybox booths up on pit lane. My friend got kicked out of the Squid Hunters lounge. We're getting Josh Hayes' crew, man. Freaking my boy Anthony. Shout out my boy Anthony. But we were trying to watch the race, right? And we were outside where the seats are above the little VIP lounges, Chris, or in front of the VIP lounges. And we wanted to know what the standings were, and we couldn't really see because the TV was kind of far. So me and my boy Anthony, we're like, shit. So we walk into this lounge, and we didn't know it was Squid Hunters Lounge. Nice. And we were watching the TV up top, and we're like all concentrated and shit. And I'm like, okay, all right, this person's here. All right, Kayla Yakov is there. Shout out Kayla Yakov, by the way. She might be another one, Chris. She might be another one. But shout out Kayla. So like we were watching where she was. I'm like, okay, all right. So I go back outside, and I forget that Anthony's still inside. And Anthony comes out, and he goes, bro, they kicked me out.
That's good stuff. He's like, yo, I got kicked out.
Yeah, it's not every day that you can say you got kicked out by Josh Hayes' team.
Right.
I mean,
what are you doing here? Get out.
Yo, shout out to Squid Hunters, bro. And shout out to everybody that's giving us love. Jack, thank you so much. Rick, exactly, man. Like, we want to help you guys as much as you guys help us. It's more of like a we scratch our back, you scratch ours type deal. You know what I'm saying? Because we love this sport, especially Chris. I mean, look at this man. Look at his background. Jesus Christ. He's got literally everything and anything. But yeah, man, like it was dope. I bought friends who have never seen motorcycle racing, period. And my friends are Mexican, and they had a conversation with Richie Escalante.
Nice. Nice. I like Richie.
Richie, maybe, big
Maybe.
maybe.
I know. I can't wait to go to Jersey, man. I'm so pumped for Jersey. You don't even know.
Oh,
You're gonna
that's when
get
we,
meet my dad and my son.
yeah, meet
Wait till
Papa
you meet
Simcoe
Rossi, bro. Rossi's gonna blow your
and
mind.
Lil Simcoe. Yo, this is gonna be
Yeah,
great.
Rossi's gonna be awesome.
And the biggest WTF of that whole weekend, after like meeting everybody, right? The biggest WTF is when I walked up to Bobby Fong. I walked up to Bobby, and I think he was having a conversation with either Cam or Maddie. I forgot who he was having a conversation with. But I didn't want to interrupt. So I started introducing myself to everybody, right? And Bobby was right there. And I introduced myself to Bobby last. I'm like, hey, Bobby, I'm a fan. My name is jewlz. He's like, yeah, I know you. I
What?
was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I know who you are. I see you all the time. And in the back of my head, I'm like, we've never talked. I've never said what's up to you ever. And I'm like, dude, he has to recognize me somewhere. I mean, I should be the only 6 foot tall, gigantic Filipino dude in all these motoamerica events. So I guess
Right.
it's not that hard to see me, right? Or to recognize me, right? But when he said that, I was so mind blown, bro. I was like, there's no way this guy knows who I am
Yeah.
or
It's
is familiar
crazy.
with who I am. That's
What an
wild.
honor. That's what I'm
Shout
saying,
out,
dude. What an
shout out
honor.
to Track Stars too. Track Stars from all the way from New
Yeah.
York came all the way over there.
Jose
He wants to be
German.
on. Yeah, he wants to be on the podcast too. Again,
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
wants to be on it
absolutely.
like ASAP. So
Okay.
BT wants
Yeah.
to be on it
I know
ASAP.
BT. I know I hollered
BT,
at
shout out BT.
BT. I know BT hollered at me too. He told me when I was out there in Europe, he's like, dude, you guys have been doing big things on your podcast, man. Like, I'm proud of you guys. Like, every time I turn around, I'm like, holy shit, how'd they get them on? And I'm thinking back to myself when I listen to podcasts. I'm like, how's these guys getting these people on? It's just,
How the hell did we do that?
listen, it's just what I do, right? It's just nothing
We're
but
just
love,
built
man.
different.
It's listen, my whole experience at BSB is just, dude, we're having Ben Curry on with Dave Neal.
Yeah, man.
We're having Luke Mosey, Shaky Byrne, dude, James Whitman, dude, all these people. It's gonna be.
But we didn't get Danny Buchan though.
Listen, I try to find Danny. I was
I
standing there
love
when he
Danny.
crashed,
I
and he got a
know.
concussion. So
I love Danny.
he was out. I seen him riding a scooter, and I tried to catch up with him, but I didn't. I only seen him twice. That was it.
It's crazy that I fell in love with him after one race. I only saw one race that he was in, and it was in Snetterton last year. And I was like, this guy's my favorite. He's my favorite BSB rider. I don't know anything else about him, but he's my favorite.
But yeah, dude. So yeah, dude. Big shout out to Dave Neal.
Real deal.
Like I said, he.
Oh, shout out to Ashton Yates too, man. I'm
Ashton
sorry.
Yates, yeah, big shout. Dude, congratulations, Ashton. You had a hell of a race on the second race.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Ashton killing it out here.
But yeah, Dave was nothing but what an honor, man. Nothing but hugs and loves. We had some beers together, and
that's crazy. You had beers
time
with fucking Dave.
The real deal, Dave. And listen, so y'all remember the picture me and Dave Neal had at Coda when I had the original Pendergast shirt on? He had his off-track shirt on. Our backs are together.
Coda?
Right? Yeah, at Coda,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
We took the same picture at Cadwell Park, right there where the mountain jump is.
Who has it? You do, or did he?
I have it. No, I have it. I'm
gonna
send it to you.
No. Wait. Oh, you have it? Did you post it?
No, but
damn it. Okay, all right. Never mind. We'll save that. We'll save that then.
Yeah.
Damn, man, that's great.
I did post it. I did post it on the page.
On the Pin the Gas Facebook page?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I have to dig through the crates to find that because everybody be posting like crazy. I love the engagement on our page, by the way, guys. Like, the engagement has been great. Like, everyone has something to say. It's been the support has been unreal. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty. So that pretty much was race day for me. Was just kind of tying it up with people and just talking to different people. Dude, we had 4 red flags that day, bro. I know. Yeah, you watched it. Yeah. 4 freaking red flags. Everyone's bike kept overheating. What about that battle with Chavi and freaking Tyler Scott?
It was a great battle.
Scott.
Yeah.
That was next level.
That was a proper battle.
What about the battle with my bad if I mess this up. Travis Wyman. Was it Travis Wyman where he won the stock 1000? That was Travis, right?
No,
or was it Cody? It's Travis. I could have sworn it's Travis Wyman.
it might have been. Yeah, I didn't watch the stock 1000 race yet. That's the only one I haven't
I
watched.
forgot who he was battling with, but Jesus Christ, it was such a great battle out there in Coda. I went and I shook Ty Scott's hand. What is he, like 17, 18 years old, whatever? I didn't mention the podcast to him. I'll mention it to him, Jersey. I went to shake his hand after he won, and I've never felt a hand grip as strong as him when he shook my hand. I was like, yo, bro, good shit. And like I shook his hand, and this dude squeezed the fuck out of my hand like it was some squishable toy. I was like, ow. He's got a grip, bro.
Kung Fu grip.
It's a freaking Kung Fu grip.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Kung
Overwhelming
Fu
support,
grip.
man. What was race day like for you, man?
Dude,
take
listen,
us to race day.
man, listen, I walked around the whole track. I watched racing around the whole track, man, but nothing's like the mountain, bro. I'm telling you right now, dude, everybody needs to go listen. The mountain is where it's at. It's fucking proper, man. It is. It's again, so much love, dude, from everybody around the paddock, man. Dude, my whole experience was the best ever. Dude, I went out to eat with Aaron. He's coming on the podcast. He races in the 400, like the junior cup class out there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's so many people that I could just give a huge thank you to. It. I'd be on here for a long time doing it.
Chris is just so bummed, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, it was like I keep playing it back in my mind and looking through my pictures like I can't believe this really happened. I mean, this is actually real. It's
when did the blues kick in? Like right when you landed, or like did it take a day? Because I'm feeling the blues right now. Like I felt it the moment I got on the plane.
I did, man. You know, I mean, I miss everybody there, and I miss being there. It was a hell of an experience, man. But I miss my wife and my son, man. I was ready to come home to them. But man, just that whole dude. Like I said, Storm Stacy's my dude, bro. You just wait, dude. Storm's coming on. It's gonna be excited. A blast with him, bro.
I'm gonna let y'all take it away.
That energy, that energy is something with him. But it's man, just everybody in the whole paddock, everybody that I met. I mean, dude, like everybody was buying me pints, right? Which is a beer. Everybody's buying me pints.
Chris getting fucked up,
dude, bro. I'm getting fish and chips. I'm eating. Man, it's just, man, the whole experience, man. Listen. So I'm sitting there and I met Helen. Big shout out to Helen. She runs the media center there at Cadwell Park and a couple other places.
Hey,
and so I was like, we instantly hit it off. Give her a big old hug. We had this long chat, and I was like, man, the internet sucks. Blah blah blah, and. I got a program from her, and then Jennifer, Dave Neal girl, I was like, man, I'm trying to find Daniel. You know, me and him got separated, but I can't call him. She's like, let me see your phone. So she gives me the BSB team Wi-Fi password of the same internet that the BSB teams are actually using. Which is crazy. Yes, dude.
Shout out to Ben Lee for this, by the way. Oh, hey, brothers of the PT. My bad, Chris.
No,
hey, brothers of the PTGP. I'll be back. I'll have to backtrack. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, yo, shout out Ben Lee, man. What an amazing supporter Ben Lee is, bro. Ben Lee is the real MVP.
Yeah, he is. He's a moderator on our page too. So is Rick.
Stop
Glover.
Posting spam, y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, right. No shit. Quit putting that bullshit on the page. But anyway, man, listen.
Ain't nobody care about the craziest thing that's happened to you.
That whole weekend, man, is like, bro, dude, I met Davey Todd listen. So the whole week, dude, listen, Todd, bro. Everybody already knows what a huge fan I am of Peter and Davey Todd. So I'm standing there.
On, Chris.
He's coming on. So listen, I'm standing there, and Daniel taps me on my shoulder right before we go on the grid. He leans in all nonchalantly. He says, "You'll never believe who's standing behind you, Simcoe." And I'm like, I'm wondering, like, why are you whispering? He says, Davey Todd's right behind you. I said, shut the fuck up, dude, all loud. I turned around. I was like, Davey, what is up, that dude? Everybody's looking at me like, holy shit, like just energy, right? They're like, bro, wild. Yeah, man, it was, bro, I'm telling you right now, it's everybody that I met was just proper mega, as they say. I had the best time ever. It was,
it's more than you could ever ask for.
Listen, dude, all I gotta say is just go watch the pit walk. That's it. that sums up my whole weekend, minus everybody else that I met within the paddock that's coming on the podcast. You know, Mike Smith. I got Ben Grayson, dude, all these up and comers, right? Just like in Moto America. I met Alistar Fanigan from 44 Teeth, Fast Bike Magazines. I'm going old school. So some of y'all gonna know who it is. Some of you don't know who it is. If not, go check out 44 Teeth on their thing. If y'all don't, you know, Dave Neal, big shout out to him, like you guys said. Go listen to his podcast at Off Track. WFO.
WFO Simcoe.
Wide fucking open. Hell yeah.
Wide fucking open.
Man, listen, dude, big shout out to Jamie Hollins. We're having him on the podcast. Jamie Hollins does what Gray Fam does, Jules.
Yeah.
Over there in BSB, right? So I had a video chat with him. He's coming on at the end of the month, the Tuesday at the end of the month. But yeah, it's listen, everybody that I met, dude, and they were super excited. Some of them heard about us, some of us didn't.
They gonna learn.
Yeah. It was just listen, BSB so different than Moto America. In Moto GP, it is. I
bet.
And so is Cadwell Park. Dude. Just the whole experience. Lizzie Whitmore, big shout out to her and her dad, Steve.
Lizzie Whitmore.
Dude, so I met her, right? And I'm standing there, and he's like, "You want a coffee?" I'm like, "Absolutely." So he buys me a coffee. I was, "Dude, I'll buy my own coffee." He's like, "No, I got you." Yeah, dude. I'm like, dude, this is what I'm saying, bro. The love, dude. That just, yeah, bro. Rick Glover, Jules, Clutch Killer,
Clutch Killer. Yeah.
Listen, that's his new nickname, Rick. Rick gave Jules his first official Pen to Gas podcast name, Clutch Killer. Dude, so listen, Rick, this is what I'm gonna do. The next t-shirt I get made for Jules, my next batch of t-shirts for Pen to Gas, that's what's gonna be on his back of his shoulder, Clutch Killer.
Clutch Killer.
Facts.
And then like in small font, you wouldn't know unless you were there.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Nah, it was a great time, man. I can't wait for all of us to just take all our stories together and bring them to Limelight in person once we meet in Jersey. Like this was all just one big warm up to the last race of the season, in which you and I will partake in New Jersey.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait to meet everybody in Jersey, man. I'm so excited. Yep, if you know, you know. I'm excited to. Man, listen, I'm excited to meet Avery and dude, just everybody there. Levi Batty, Rossi Moore. Big shout out to Rossi Moore and his dad, Steve. Dude, I'm so excited. Dude, everybody. Flinders. Yeah, Levy's going to be there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because he showed that he was like racing World Supersport or some shit.
In the 300 class, but I'm pretty sure he's going to make the last round of Moto America. I haven't heard any different.
You better.
I will text him and find out.
You better.
Yeah, I'm
trying to see the Belgian badass.
Yeah, dude, listen, I can't wait to meet everybody in Moto America that we've had on the podcast, and I'm so excited. What an honor it's going to be. It's going to be nothing but hugs and laughs and pictures and videos and ice cold beers and all that good stuff. Yeah, I can't wait.
Let's come out with mad merch.
Yep, dude, I can't wait to meet CFE, my man Mark Sherman and all the CFE boys.
CFE boys.
Yeah, big shout out to them. Dude, I can go on and on and on, bro, all night. I can give a shout out to everybody. You guys know who you are.
Well,
it's an honor.
We'll go ahead and save the stories for tomorrow's podcast, man. But yeah, dude, that's pretty much my quick roundup of SFL Mini and Moto America. If I got into details, I'd be here all day. If you got more into details, you'd be here all day, bro. So the stories are just gonna flow as long as you guys keep watching the podcast.
Yeah. So real quick before we get off here, big shout out to Robert Lackey. I finally got my Bison shirt.
What?
Yeah.
Where's mine? What the hell?
Look,
Rob.
Finally got my Bison shirt.
Rob, right? What Hold on.
One more big shout out. Hang on.
Wait, what? Rob, where's my shirt, Rob? I'm joking.
All right, big shout out to my girl Aliki from V&M.
Oh,
she sent me this. This is Jonas Folger. This is actually Jonas Folger's undersuit top that she had to
smell like him.
And she actually signed it. Right? Does it? No, it does not. It's clean. It's brand new. It's actually brand new in the pack.
So you didn't sweat in it.
Yeah. But listen, what an honor. Thank you guys so much. And I can't wait to meet you both.
That's crazy, that is dope. And again, shout out to everybody at SFM Mini. This means a lot to me. I have my girlfriend took a Polaroid of this awesome picture that we all took together, and I'm gonna post that online
Yeah, you
because the
have
one
to
on my
send me
phone is a
that.
little jacked up. Yeah, the one on my phone's a little jacked up, but I'll see if I can edit that one. But it really solidified like the love that was given to me and the love that I had for everybody over there.
Yeah, no shit. No, yeah. So, real quick, but before we end this, man, so everybody we had on the podcast, like jewlz, Jillian, Cameron, dude, all them guys, we're gonna have on as a couple of them on at the time at a time at the
It's
end
gonna
of
be
the year,
chaotic.
dude. It's gonna be mass chaos. It's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. I know I'm jealous. I need one of those to hang up on the wall.
You will. You'll
I
get
know
them.
I will. I'm still waiting on everybody to send me some stuff so I can take everything down and start. I have some items now that I think I'm gonna start hanging some stuff up on the wall.
Also, I need my helmet. Yo, I left my helmet. So anybody who's coming to Jersey from SFME, please bring my helmet, please.
Where'd you leave it at? In
Bro,
Florida?
I let my little sister hold my helmet. Next thing you know, I forgot it. Yeah, I left it at Anderson. I think either I think Mike has my helmet. I think Michael Correa has my helmet.
Yeah, he'll get it, dude. Listen again. Big shout out to Michael Career, dude. Listen, I enjoy help promote FSL Mini GP. I got it right, Mike. You'll be proud of me. I got it right at one time.
SFM and GP.
Yes, I got it right.
That's
Dude, I fuck that up all the time. So
that's Isaac Woodworth.
yeah, dude. Yes, dude. All them guys. So yeah, it's get the helmet to Avery. Yeah, Rick, that's right. But dude, listen, big shout out to Rick, Michael, jewlz, dude, Juju, all them, dude, everybody there in that whole race organization, Pat, dude, everybody, Carrie, all you guys are and girls are super mega. What an honor it is to run the FSL Mini logo on the Pendergast shirts. And in the future, I'm gonna get our new shirts coming out. It's actually going to be a bigger logo. I'm gonna use to support them even more. And
you'll see it next week.
It's an honor, man. For real,
Chris. I gotta get you a shirt. I gotta get you a version 2 of the shirt.
Yes, you do.
I'll hit up Avery, see if he can get my freaking helmet, because I think they all live like mad far from each other. So I don't know.
Dude, listen, jewlz, they'll get your helmet to you for sure.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm in no rush.
So big shout out to Avery too, man. I'm still waiting on my shirt that I done paid for, by the way. No, I'm just I'm just playing Avery the Lap Slayer. I did. I bought a shirt. I'm waiting on it to come. I'm actually going to take it to Jersey and I'm gonna have him sign it. And I'm gonna hang that up on the wall. Well, I'm gonna wear it, but yeah, I'm gonna hang that up on the wall.
I'm wearing Heron's signature, man. I love this hat. Yeah. This hat is too nice for me not to wear.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yo, I'm just gonna wear that shit. But
yeah, just wear it.
Yeah, man. Yo, Chris, we're gonna go ahead and prep for tomorrow's podcast, man. Yo, like this is just kind of like our little wrap up episode, man. Just what's been going on. But I know we all have more stories. So you guys just got to tune in to hear the rest of it. So right. Yeah, man. So tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard U.S. time. Who we having on, Chris?
Jake Marsh.
Jake motherfucking Marsh. I gotta do my research. So, yo, shout out Jake. Thank you so much for agreeing to appear on our show, and can't wait to get to know you, bro.
Yeah,
it'll be great.
He's a proper mega mate for sure.
Proper mega mate.
That's right.
Chris has been there for too damn long. But all right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and sign off for tonight. Pay attention. Hit the notification bell or whatever. You'll be notified of when we're going to do our next show. We have a little preview up going on already. We got a little timer counting down. So definitely come through and get to know one another. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. And tomorrow's actual Pin the Gas podcast episode.
Yeah. Absolutely. Right, what an honor.
I'm jewlz. That's Chris, the whole effing show Simcoe. And we are out of here.
Peace.
Signing off, boy.